quiet. It's dark. It's the grind. I don't know if the fans know, but the grind is a slogan related to this Ohio State season. I don't know what it means.
I want to know why it's in quotation marks. Is it not actually happening?
Well, the chase was not
Right.
in quotation marks. The chase was just a full-on chase.
Yeah.
Be careful. Some stories might be popping up.
Doug Maurice, it's really quiet in here. This is the indoor facility here at the Woody Hayes Athletic Center where Ohio State practices. We are standing on the 11-yard line, which means that if we had a quarterback as our guest, it would be J.T. Barrett. We're making our picks for Ohio State-Penn State, 8 o'clock Saturday night in Ohio Stadium. Ari Wasserman, you predicted 6-0 last week, and you were like the closest of any of us because Ohio State did not cover. What is your score this week?
I used to watch The Price is Right with my grandfather, so 42-17. I'm going back on the cover bandwagon. They haven't covered a spread in 5 weeks, only 1-5 against the spread all year. I just think that at home, under the lights, offense took a step forward last week. I'm not necessarily sure Penn State is as good as their record might indicate. I think this seems like, and we're getting to the point in the season now where if it's going to turn on, it's probably going to have to turn on pretty soon. So I think 42-17, it's not an outrageous blowout. I could see a score of 31-17 going into the fourth quarter and, 10 more points added on just at the end. But, yeah.
35-24, Ohio State wins. Not a cover. I think it'll be a competitive game. I think Penn State's defense is pretty good, which is why this is like a score kind of like right in the middle. It's not a an outrageous point fest, but I don't think we're looking at a 17-14 kind of game either. So I think it's a game that's competitive in the second half, in doubt in the second half, but then in the end, is not the kind of thing where Penn State's driving, trying to tie it. It'll be a comfortable win that is in doubt. I think Penn State's decent. I don't think they're great. I think if Christian Hackenberg can't play well in a game like this, then I think NFL teams have to question what his deal is. I feel like we've been waiting for 3 years for Christian Hackenberg to be great, and he hasn't been great. He's living on potential. And so if you are who people think you are, you need to be able to come out and play against an Ohio State defense and do some things. So I think he will, and if he doesn't, then that's a problem for Penn State. Bill.
Changing my score. 28-13, Ohio State. I think Penn State's defense is for real. I don't think I'm surprising anybody by saying that. And I think about last year when Ohio State's offense was clicking and then went in the Beaver Stadium and didn't look very good. And I forget what they had at the end of regulation. It might have been 17 or something like that, maybe a little more than that. But I think that Ohio State's offense took a step forward last week, but I think this is the best defense by far they're going to face to this point in the season. So I think that maybe some of the things we saw last week don't look quite as good. I think in the second half it feels close, and then Ohio State pulls away, like you said, Doug, and my score is 28-13, Ohio State.
Better than Maryland's defense.
Yeah, a little bit.
I feel like, should we let the people enjoy the quiet and the stillness?
I actually just want to throw on a movie and take a nap.
Yeah.
Let's
Sinbad movie.
people, you can turn off the video now if you want, but I feel like I want to let the people
Hey, look, Dad, we're walking close.
enjoy this little bit. And this is what it looks like in here at night. And this is an awkward spinning of this. There's Ari. If you stayed with us, this is down there. And
here. Yeah. And
there.
we're back.
And now.
I like how he's talking like he was a golf announcer in the video.
Goodbye. Adam Scott with a 5-footer for par.